All right, here we are live. Hey, Zach, how's it going?
Hey, very well. Good to be here again.
Welcome to Vortex Airdrop number two. Um, we didn't post the event in Discord today, so it might be that not many people know about it. But hey, looks like there's people still showing up, so that's great. This is really exciting. Yesterday we had a very exciting airdrop. We picked so many winners, and now we're going to do the same thing today. But before that, we should probably talk a little bit about Vortex. So you want to give the spiel today? I'm gonna add that here.
Sure.
Go for it.
Yes. So this is our newest NFT project at the moment for Vitruvio, which we're super excited about because it means that we have USDC on Vitruvio for the first time, which is a huge a milestone. So it looks great to see that when you look at the currency section and see that it's USDC Pol. If you're not aware, that's because we're using a bridge that is bridging it from Polygon USDC, which has been really successful. I think it's working really well. And so basically, you can buy these NFTs for the starting price was 10 USDC. It's now up to 10.3694, as you can see there, and it continually goes up. What does it go up to, Nick? What's the highest it gets to again?
It's capped at 20.
20. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that at the moment, if you buy in earlier, that mint price is lower, and as more people buy, that increases over time. So you can see all the info is on that page. Each of those sections there have links. I can't click on there, but you can go through and have a look at that. And yeah, there's a lot of utility that's coming with this NFT, and one of them is the giveaway that we're doing today and every day for the next. Well, we're doing 25 days, and we're now on day 2, so another 23 days after today. And here you can see this is the docs that we've got with it that shows how much you can win and the rarity tiers and all that sort of stuff. And there's also glyphs that will come out later. There's a lot more to go with that. We're very excited for what this will become and what it is already, to be honest. But yeah, it's gonna be a great
honestly, it's so exciting to see this build up. Yesterday, when we presented, we were at around 3,600 NFTs minted. Let's go see where we are today. Let's go here. 4,554. So that's about
almost
1,000 NFTs added since last night.
That's great.
Yeah, this is phenomenal. I love it. And one of the things I committed to doing yesterday is talking a little bit more about the development of Vortex World. So that's the utility you were alluding to here, Zach, shortly. So we've got the Vortex project, and you can read all about the actual project here by following the first link there. And it details a little bit, but there is a more complex sort of I don't want to use complex in a bad way. It's a more entertaining and exciting and immersive world we are building, and we are kind of building it in public. We are doing it as we go. So there's 25 days of airdrops. So we are day 2 now, and our goal is that as we get through these 25 days, every day we're gonna sort of build on the project and share with you what's going on. And really, every NFT holder of the project, it's our community, and you become a part of Vortex World and can do some exciting things. So let's see, we got a few people here. Wow, we got 82 people here. Yeah, that's great. Welcome everybody. There we go. We got some fans here. Zach.
Yeah, for the Aussie Zach. There you go. I thought the other Zach know that.
Oh no, Zach. US Zach is gonna be a little upset about that. Phantom says thank you for wearing the red cap. Yes, I always want to honor our service personnel. Vijay says, is that 10.3? Probably because I haven't refreshed the page, Vijay. Let's reload the page. Yep, there you go. Yeah, so that's I probably did not refresh it since last night. So that was yesterday's number, and this is today's number. So thanks for pointing that out, Vijay. I appreciate that. All right, so I think what I want to do also is address what happened yesterday. So I had this nice little sort of app build for picking up the winners, but I'd forgotten to clear sort of the winner list between each rarity. And there's 4 rarities: a common, rare, ultra, and epic. And so I had Zach remind me to refresh the page every time. And what happened is that got rid of sort of the winners that had already been picked. So yesterday we ended up having duplicates in each of the 4 tiers, but that is not happening today because that problem is fixed. And
but lucky to those people, hey, lucky to the people who
yeah,
managed
so
to get some duplicates
you know
early.
we call that the launch. It's a launch sort of feature, if you will. The other thing is also I wanted to make sure that we published the source code of whatever it is I'm doing. It's not awesome, but you can go to github.com/Vitruvio/Vortex world. You can just go to Vitruvio and browse for it, and you find it. But here's the exact source code I'm using, so you can find it. And to give you some guidance, you can actually go to Pages, Index, and that's actually got the actual page I'm going to be demonstrating for you. You'll notice here that there's a bunch of addresses already in here. So those are yesterday's winners that are already there, so they can be picked again. And so what we'll be doing is going to my app, which is right here, and picking the winners. So today we've got that going. Also, just to remind everyone, the until we have the Vortex World website more built up, what we are doing is using Google Sheets to track the winners. So I have updated the sheet since yesterday. What I did was on the bottom, which we probably can't see because of this here. Let's turn
The banner, yeah.
the banner off here. See, how do you do that? There we go. Okay, so if you look on the bottom here, it says June 3 and June 4. So what we'll do is for the 25 days, we'll just put a date on it, so you know exactly which tab to go to. If you're missing a particular date, you don't have to do the math, like what's that, day 3 or day 4 or whatever. So yeah, so June 3rd, this was yesterday's winners that are all in here, and you can access this spreadsheet at the link that's there, vitru.xyz/vortex-winners. And so today we'll be completing this tab here. We'll be filling that out. Template is just an empty one, so that every day I can duplicate it and make a new tab. So all right, I think we should get going and pick the winners here for today.
I agree,
because that's what everyone's here for. But I hope you'll also stick around and listen about the plans we have. So I want to show some of the development work we've done and go from there. So all right, let me zoom in a little bit here. Should we go for it?
Let's do it.
Okay,
10 winners in each category.
So 10 winners in each category. So let's look at some of these numbers here. So we have common 2576 holders, rare 972, ultra 627, and epic 379. Now, one of the things that's really important to note is that we are picking randomly, but the more NFTs that you own, the greater your chances of being picked. And we see that because right now there's 171 or so holders, and they've got a bulk of these here. So the distribution is that the common 10 winners get 100 Vitru each, the rare 10 get 200, ultra 10 get 300 Vitru each, and epic 10 get 400 Vitru each. All right, so enough of that. Let's get going. Pick the winners. Good luck, everyone. Here we go.
Good luck.
Bam. All right. Woohoo.
There you go. The first one has the month of February in there. You can see Feb right in the middle there.
Ah, nice.
There's one of the bottom ones has B with 3 E's.
All right.
There we go.
There we go. Let's grab these and go drop them in here.
Perfect. 100 Vitru each. That easy.
Congratulations. Yeah, that is great. All right. Let's move on to the next one now. And someone asked, how do you participate? So let me put that banner back up here. You can go to launch.honcho.exchange and mint some NFTs, and then you're eligible for the daily draw. So we have a draw for 25 days, and this is just day 2, and we pick 40 winners every single day. All right, so let's switch this now from common to rare, And this is where we had a problem yesterday. I was reloading the page and losing sort of the uniqueness of the entrance. So I got that fixed. All right, and let's go with rare here. Boom.
Let's do it. So we've got somebody there saying excited for the Vortex listing on Honcho. So that will be coming soon, and it means that you could, if you bought some of these Vortex NFTs and you want to try and sell them, like if you managed to get an Epic NFT, for instance, you might want to sell that on Honcho to somebody else who wants to take the chance with the Epic ones instead. So you could even sell your NFTs before you even win anything in the lottery if you wanted to as well.
All right. Are there any winners in the audience? If you're a winner, please shout out. Let us know. Yeah, we have no way of knowing. These are just addresses. So yeah. All right. Congrats to the rare winners. Well, we've got 20 picked here. So all of these guys get 200 Vitru each. That's fantastic. So go look for your address in there, guys. If it's there, then that's great. Let us know. All right. Heading back here. And we go to Ultra now. So ready? Here we go. Pick winners.
All right.
Congrats.
This is 300 Vitru for each winner here.
Congrats to 0x BDD F1E. It feels weird to not have a name to call out, you know? All right, let's copy these and get them in there. Bam. All right, congrats to these 10 winners. So that's 30 down. 30 winners have been picked. And yeah, it looks like things are working here. They're all unique, I think. So
right.
Congrats. And if you're one of the Ultra winners, please do let us know. This is exciting. And now it's on to the big one, 400 Vitru each. Wow, that's huge. Let's go to Epic.
Let's go check it out. And the good thing is as well, remember, even if you don't win in these lotteries each day, there are also other perks to your NFTs as well. So this is just one of the perks that you can potentially get.
Yeah, and you can read all about it in the docs, in the project docs that are linked from the Launchpad. One of the bigger perks is lifetime streaming revenue share from all the art that's being consigned on the Vitruvia blockchain. So as of right now, there's probably about 1,000 pieces that we are approaching on there, and we expect to be in the hundreds of thousands. You know, so streaming is going to be a major revenue stream for us. And as an NFT holder, a Vortex NFT holder, you get a portion of that. So right now, the division is that 1% of the revenue stream goes to common, 1% to rare, 1% to ultra, and 1% to epic. That might change a little bit because we're still kind of finalizing it. We're having some discussions in the community and about how to do that, and it's going to be finalized fairly quickly. But the streaming revenue starts coming in a couple months when we have finished and launched our streaming product. All right,
I'll just say, remembering that although it's 1% for each of those tiers, if you are an Epic holder, there's only 378 other people that you would be competing with for that 1% share. Whereas for common, you've got 2,500 people. So the amount that you get per holder for Epic would be far more. So
it's definitely designed that way, where the higher the tier, the bigger the payout. You know.
Yep.
And it's all like which one you get is a luck of the draw, because it's random on the Launchpad. But again, once it's listed in the marketplace, you can certainly trade. All right, here we go. The last one. Boom. Epic. Woo. Coulter says he won. Congrats.
Oh, well done.
Coulter.
So Coulter was a common winner.
Very
look
good.
at 100 Vitru.
Yeah.
Absolutely, VJ.
And VJ says lifetime revenue is key point for Vortex. Absolutely. It's pretty amazing that you get to benefit from rev share of a L1 protocol. You know, that is unheard of, and we are the first to kind of do that. Yep. And let's see here. Let's copy these and put them into
our Epic winners, 400 Vitru each.
Yep.
for these wallet addresses.
There we go. All right. So we've got all of them in there, and thankfully my algorithm worked, and there aren't any duplicates here today. Ooh, look at that,
Omniman
Omni-Man
one.
one. Woohoo! Congrats, Omni-Man. That's amazing. Which tier are you in? Which tier rarity?
Jason won some commons, or won a common, I assume.
Right. Jason also won. Yeah, that's great. Congrats to the winners. Noah was yesterday's big winner, and he wants to know when he's going to get his thing. It will be done by the end of the week. So we are just trying to automate that right now. So by no later than Friday, you will have that. And then what we want to do is basically do it in real time. So as we are winning here, you will probably get your withdrawal also. So we're building that up, and we'll have that going. So
some of these winners could receive their Vitru, go on to Honcho, and go and purchase more of the Vortex NFTs, like the Epic tiers or something, if they wanted to, with their winnings.
yeah.
Or there are other NFTs that could be bought as well on Honcho too.
Absolutely. Yeah. Omni-Man, congrats, man. And you're an epic winner. So that is a big payout for you. Congratulations. So this is great. Fantastic. I think I saw a question earlier here about Rohan says, hey, where are these tokens coming from? It's coming from our community allocation. So we have a significant community allocation for exactly these kinds of things over time. And we want to basically make sure that the community gets to engage to be engaged and to win some of the benefits of the protocol. So all right, so that is the airdrop for today. Congrats to all the 40 winners. Now let's talk a little bit about Vortex World development. So switch gears a little bit. So as I mentioned yesterday, what we are doing with Vortex World is creating what we would consider an engaging and immersive experience. The idea being that you have to be an NFT holder to participate in a Vortex World. The early participants, the early holders of NFT, which is all of you right now, you get to do something that no one else will be able to do in the future. You actually get to set the foundation for Vortex World. So you get to define what the map looks like, what the terrain is going to be. So it's not going to be a metaverse, it's a virtual world, a 2D kind of isometric world. So as NFT holders, you get to pick the terrain, what's going to be ocean, what's going to be desert, what's going to be city, and green grass and forest and mountains and all of those kind of things. And today what I want to show you is how this is kind of being planned out a little bit. So I want to start off by showing you the what we call regions, right? So this here is let me turn off I guess I can leave the banner up there. So what you're seeing here is essentially a grid system. So Vortex World is not spherical like a planet or something like that. You can think of it as a flat with an origin in the center. And the pink squares are basically squares, regions that will be controlled by the game. So we'll build something meaningful there, like the headquarters or something like that, like Vortex headquarters or mission control or something like that. But if you notice, all the other areas, they're divided into quadrants. So going from the right, you got northeast, northwest, southwest, and southeast. And then what you've got is a region numbering system that goes that branches from the center outward. So if you look at northwest, which is up here, you'll see that the regions alphabetically go from A to J outward like this, and they go from 1 to 10 in a numbered fashion from south to north, and that repeats in all the quadrants. And if this is familiar to anybody, it's probably reminiscent of many cities around the world, in particular DC. So Washington DC is sort of laid out like this. And so we've only got this going out to 10 right now, with the potential to expand out by another 16. So if you do the math here, what you see is you have got 10 plus 10, that's 20 on each side, and so 20 multiplied by 20, that's 400 regions. Now, every region will have 10 plots within it. So what's going to happen is that with your NFT, each NFT you hold is eligible to pick one plot. So you can go into any region you want, and you can go and pick a plot there. So I want to show you a very early prototype of the region and how you'd be going about picking the plot. In the next couple days, it'll be more solidified. But let's take a look at that. So let's load this up here. And yeah, so you can see that we've got sort of this virtual grid here. It's 10 by 10. And up here are some terrain pieces. They're not the final pieces. It's going to change. I just put some dummy ones up here. But basically what you're going to be able to do is, let's say that we are picking ocean, right? So you're going to be able to use your NFT, and each one of the NFTs, common, rare, ultra, and epic, have different capabilities in how many plots one NFT is allowed to pick. The rule is about separation. So common won't be able to, for example, build in separate areas. You can only connect to existing ones. But rare, ultra, epic, depending on the level you have, will be able to establish territory in different regions if they want to, depending on what you have. So all those rules will be spelled out, and all of them will be clear in a bit. But basically what you're going to be able to do here is, based upon the NFTs you hold, you're going to be able to pick terrain and build out what you wish to do. And ultimately, all these terrain pieces, etc., are all important in the sense that they have resource production. And so we'll go over how resources are produced in epochs. And eventually, what's going to happen is that you build on top of this. So the game, the Vortex world gamification, essentially consists of what I would call the 3 Bs. So you've got building. So you do building in order to produce resources, and those resources can then become part of an in-game economy. So you can sell them, you can buy them, etc. Then there's buy, and that's what the economy comes to. So there's build, there's buy. You can buy resources, you can buy things, etc. We fully expect that people will be able to set up applications here where you could buy other NFTs also in the game, like different kind of things. And then the last one is battle, which I'm very excited about, because we want to create a high stakes battle environment in here where you could essentially put together a team or an army, if you will, and battle other armies. And actually, the stakes will be that you might lose your territory and you might lose your NFT in the process. So
the stakes have never been higher.
Battle.
Never been higher.
Yeah. So that's I like, if you have lots of these NFTs, etc., and you feel bold, you can go to battle, and risk it. If you lose, you cede your territory and you lose your NFT. You lose ownership of that. You lose your rev share and all of that. So you have to be careful about that. But we're going to put it in there.
But if you win, you then are also winning another NFT, and you're winning more rev share.
Exactly. Yeah. You get more rev share, and
and the pride and the glory of taking down somebody in the battlefield as well.
Yeah. So Rohan asked, are these Vortex plots similar to? So, we are basically conceptualizing this for what we want to do with the NFTs, and take into account that we want to also have an intersection with the creator community, with the artist community, with the game developer community. So our focus is to have good gameplay, but also engagement of developers, of that, etc. So yeah, you're probably going to find similar elements to most of these worlds, because there's some things that are very similar. But the key differentiator, you'll find that we want to encourage ways in which other creators can be engaged in this economy, etc. So this is sort of a long-term play, and we just feel that over time, Vortex World can become pretty big. So it's got a supply limit of 100,000. So we are barely, we are a day into it, and we are about 5,000 here. So who knows? This could accelerate as the game portion starts becoming more prevalent. So just to do the math here, you saw the grid here. We've got regions. We've got 400 regions, and there's 100 plots per regions per region. So that's 40,000. So there are 40,000 maximum region / plot owners. After that, it's all NFT usage within the game. But in terms of being able to collect, rent, have tolls, have taxes, and all the things that owning land gives you the benefit, that's capped at 40,000 right now, and that's how it's going to be. Um, can Noah says, can we play this without the risk of losing NFTs, or is that always a threat? Well, if you intend to go into battle in Vortex world, then you would have that risk. So I guess if you want to avoid that risk, don't go into battle. That would be sort of the easiest thing, right? If you don't want your NFTs to be lost, that would be it. But some people want to do that, right? They want to create. They want to have the excitement and the thrill of winning big or losing. If you can stomach it, then that's cool for you. So anyway, that is what we are planning for Vortex, and I'm excited to share some of these plans with you. We're gonna over the next few days, we're gonna develop exactly the rules around what happens, and we'll update the Gitbook as we go with these, so it's always up to date. But we fully intend that by the time we are kind of doing this in parallel. Once we activate this, we expect that there will be a land grab, obviously, because you want to be able to map. Imagine being able to create your own look and feel of the world, right? Like what do regions look like? Where's the land, where's the water, etc. So that you're going to be able to do that. And so
there's a lot to come here. It's definitely not just a raffle every day, but that is also a huge perk. So
yeah, Phantom says, can we have a Nuke Vortex NFT, like a very special one? Oh no, we don't want you to be destroying that. And Noah says he'll make sure his plots can't be invaded. Yeah, you can create some strong. That's the thing, right? You'll be able to buy defenses and things like that in there. So we'll have built-in stores, and we'll have third parties also set up stores in here where they can create the graphics and create the contracts, etc., and interact with the Vortex contract. So that's what we are planning, folks. So if you want to participate, you need to go here and you need to mint an NFT, and that will make you eligible for tomorrow's drawing. And also, you'll be able to build out. I don't expect that it's going to take us very long to release the region launch, where you can start going and claiming your regions and all of that. I expect that to happen this week, actually. So if you intend to, there's multiple reasons to do it sooner rather than later. Is the price goes up with each one. So let's see where it is right now. There we go. It actually went up while we were talking also. So every NFT sold increases the price by 0.0001. So what is that? 1/1000th of a penny or something like that. So that's what we got cooking, guys, and it's really exciting. And certainly, one of the things we are going to do also is set up a Vortex community channel where only holders can go in, and we'll get your feedback in terms of the game development. And we'll also create sort of an open source project team where developers in the community, especially ones who are familiar with gaming, are more than welcome to join us and contribute. We want this to be a truly decentralized, a truly open community project that we are building for the future to make it exciting. So the elements that we want in Vortex World is, first of all, fun. It's got to be fun and engaging, but it's also income. So it's a way to provide an economy where all the holders can earn money, and other people also can participate and earn money, and create the commerce element, and then also sort of the engagement aspect, the experiential aspect of having battles and things like that. So we are excited about that.
Nick, we haven't spoken about this before, like privately, but is Flip Artist going to be able to be like linked through from this? So like if you own a certain piece of land, that piece of land would become like the Flip Artist domain or something, and so that's how you link away to Flip Artist potentially.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately what we want to do is we want to connect everything, right? We want to connect everything and have a very integrated thing. Look, the value proposition of an L1 blockchain these days unless it has a very clear vision and a clear focus and a clear set of applications, is very limited. Like we are past the point of building horizontal L1s, right? Where you can come in like, hey, we built this, please come and do something, right? We don't want to be that. And so if you'll see, we've got very targeted kind of applications, right? And we are in 3 domains right now. So we've got the whole artist kind of domain, that's Vitru Suite, end to end, everything. And that's a vertical. That's a huge vertical taking on a huge market of art. And then we've got Honcho Marketplace and the related assets, etc. And that's basically catering to sort of the degens, right? It's the PFP projects, etc. The pure sort of Web3 projects. And with Vortex is saying, all right, let's get the third set of folks in here, which is the gaming community, right? We want to make it interesting for the gaming community, for gaming developers, for gaming asset builders, creators, etc., and do that. So that now what we have on Vitruvio is truly a blockchain focused on creators, because we've got the art creators, we've got the degen with the PFP creators, and now we've got the game creators, and this puts together a very cohesive and comprehensive L1 blockchain that's focused on it. So we can build that ecosystem very rapidly now. And I think you're seeing that. Like just last week, we opened up Vitru Suite sales, and we were sold out in 30 minutes. And that continues, by the way, right now, as more artworks get listed, boom, they get sold. So our Genesis will be over soon at the end of this week. And after that, we will free up and open, because the Genesis is a fixed price and only one artwork. But then we'll free it up so people can put in whatever artworks they have, etc. And then we'll truly start humming on that front. Meanwhile, we'll address the issues that Honcho Marketplace has and start listing more projects on there. Our goal is also to make this screen you're seeing, the Honcho Launchpad, a DIY kind of website where you can come and basically fill out a form, and answer a few questions, upload your assets, and hit go. And it's going to crank out your smart contract for you. It's going to basically create a landing page for you for minting and all of that. And also potentially hooks for integrating with Vortex. So we want that economy to thrive quite a bit. So that's what's happening, folks. And this is all coming together very, very fast. And I'm very excited about it. Now, while this is also succeeding very well, we have some bad actors, especially on Vitru Suite, who are sort of consigning, stolen artworks, etc. And so while we are moving forward, we also have to retrench a little bit and put up barriers for these folks. And that's what we've been doing the past 48 hours now. The team has been we put in some initial filtering, but now we are going full bore and making it where we have contract level ability to essentially remove the bad actors, etc., and get that going, because we want to create a really pleasing sort of environment. So anyway, super excited to have all of you who are winners at Vortex airdrop here. This is day 2. We'll be back again tomorrow at the same time. I think I did promise that we would kind of stagger the time, and we will do that. Just for this week, though, we'll keep it consistent so that we have a chance to plan out the schedule a little bit, and then we'll publish it. And then for the rest of the it'll be like the remaining 19 or so. They will be staggered so people can attend at different time zones. Anyway, thanks everyone for being here. Zach?
Sorry, one more thing, Nick.
Yeah.
We had a question earlier that I just wanted to go back to. So Interstellar posted a question, said, if we won on day 1, are we blacklisted for the rest of the future draws?
No. So what we've done, we are enabling 3 wins, 3 wins per wallet. And so that's kind of where we are. And look, everyone understands that you can move these NFTs around to different wallets, etc. And you know what? If you want to do that, that's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, you own an NFT, and we want you to benefit from it. So yeah, so it's 3 wins per wallet, and that's the cap for right now. So if you won 3 times yesterday, which I believe was no, or 4 times, that would be an outlier, and 4 is an outlier. We won't be permitting that again. So looks like Zach dropped off there.
Sorry,
here
I
we
had
are
to
again.
sneeze
No
real
worries.
quick. Didn't want
Yeah,
everyone
but,
have to experience that.
yeah, but I was just wrapping up. Zach, do you have any closing remarks you'd like to make?
No, it's just super excited with everything that we've seen already today. And I mean, we're only on day 2, so I can't wait to see how this progresses over the next 20 for the 25 days in total and into the future. So great to
Yeah.
have all the people that are here today viewing along, and we hope you won. If you didn't, come back tomorrow, and we hope you win again.
Yep. All right. Great, everyone. See you, and good night, good day, good morning, whatever it is for you. For me, it is night. It's 10:36 p.m. I'm ready to do another couple of hours of work, and then call it a day. So thanks all. Happy vortexing, and welcome to Vortex World if you're a new NFT holder. And see you tomorrow. And good luck. And congrats to all the winners.
See you, everyone.